I don't remember what the numbers were. Do you, Marty, what it would be?
Potential levies.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be like
Depending on the
17
length
to
of
19,
it.
depending
Was
on
that for the 25 year,
That was a 20-year.
20 year?
And then, of course, we don't know what our valuation is even for next year yet, but that's estimated.
So that, Simon, that's what it amounted to, it'd be about 20 cents. Rough, give or take a couple of cents.
20 cents on a what?
100.
20 cents on 100.
What will the bond be with interest then?
Well, I don't know if we've really got that far, Alan.
we hadn't set it, we hadn't figured out what term we would go with.
Yeah.
Don't know a projected rate at this point. We're still a little early with Emeritus or whoever we would have as a bonding company to figure that out. So we don't have that number yet.
And you've got the cheapest bid to do this now.
Everything.
That's cheapest bid.
Everything would be bid, open.
Yeah, there's not been a bid yet, so.
I mean, when you bid, you're gonna take the cheapest bid. I hope.
Unless there's some reason not to.
Who did the estimates, or what company or engineer who did the estimates? Where are you getting them from?
Architect.
It was when the architect put them together, so we had a projection, we have to
Who,
start somewhere.
who's
with
the
it.
architect?
Jim Bird from Lincoln.
Same one
Times are
that,
kind of tough.
Same.
Yeah,
The
they, I
spending
mean,
generation kind of got this country in trouble the way it is.
You were part
Have
of
you,
No, I'm older than that. I've been
Oh,
on board
okay.
50 years. I supported the school a long time.
Ellen,
I've been following St. Paul, Broken Bow, Ord. St. Paul is running into some problems with Bergs and B&D. They're over budget, and all the rest of their projects. It was on the front page. I get the St. Paul paper. Their other projects throughout the town are running under, but Berg and B&D are running over. To me, that's a red flag. Again,
I think Gibbon came in under.
I'm talking current, what's happening right now
Yeah,
with St.
they're
Paul.
ready to move into a whole new K-12.
But it's built, where St. Paul's in the process, right?
Well, they're just finishing, yeah. Gibbon's just finishing.
But the construction's gonna be open bid,
It'll be.
Yes,
yes.
instead of having them handle the individual bids, like for plumbing, electricity and stuff.
Each one of those subs will be.
Subs.
Yeah,
But
there'll
the-
be subs, but there'll be more than one contractor bid on it.
well, we hope so, but the
Yeah.
local
No,
people.
they want the job this size they'll take.
But the local people will have access to making a bid
Yeah,
on
that-
any of the projects they want to.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be open for anyone.
Can the care committee get the breakdown of this, please? Where these figures are coming from?
I think it's right off the.
That's it, we took it right off his estimates.
I would like his estimates, the projection of the building site, what's being, what this money is getting, a breakdown. If we have to pay for it, I understand that costs you money to make
A little
copies.
bit more breakdown, but that's basically it.
When you have a school bond like 10 million, don't they have to build whatever they said they're gonna build? That's it?
Itemize a little more.
Or what happens, like she's saying the bids go,
There's a
been over
plan.
their budget bill.
The contractor eats it.
So I mean, if you make a school bond for 10 million and they say they're gonna build that for 10 million, don't they have to? Whatever thing that's on there, and it passes, that's what they build? Even if it goes over?
Unless you had made changes or something.
Yeah, it's just like any state job. There's always a chance you're gonna change order because something got missed. It is a necessary deal.
So then we
We're
will.
running a bunch of, this road up here. There's gonna be change orders. There's a good chance of moving.
So what happens if you go over the 10 million and it's not there.
No, I would say from my past experience on change orders on state jobs, you'd be lucky maybe 3 to 5%. That's all.
I mean, if
You're
you
not
get a
talking
school
full.
bond passed, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
So whatever doesn't get done, doesn't get done or
Well,
something.
what if it comes in 500,000 under too? I mean, there's that variable,
Right.
and that's why we're
There,
trying to deal with
there is a
estimate.
15% contingency
Contingencies
built
in.
into this, which they even said that they're a little bit, playing it a little bit safe on these bids, because just, it's uncertain, you know, where things will go right now. But, so they're, you know, you would hope if things stay stable, that we would come in under budget, not over budget, just from what they told us about the contingencies, you know, that they built into this. So, I guess.
But, yeah, the only way you could go over it, Sue, is if you did a change order and.
Then you have to come up with a new bond.
Yeah, well, you'd have to pay for it somehow, you know.
Right.
The contractor would give an estimate on what it would cost to the board. They have to go to the board before they can make any changes.
Right.
Now, I guess, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but once they put out all the bids, isn't that the number that, I mean, I know as far as the bond, it will be what it is, you know, and that's not gonna change. But as far as the project itself, it could come in cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's bid higher, if the bids all come in higher, then we would actually have to cut something back. Isn't that correct?
I think you're right.
They had to do that on the grade school.
Yeah,
They
because,
had to change the
you know, they're not
rule.
gonna take the chance that
They had
we
to
can
change the
save
rule.
money, but they can't, so, you know, as wherever the bids come in at, then they have to stick to it. If the bids came in 5% over what this is, contingencies included, then we would have to cut back somewhere. It wouldn't be a deal of, oh, we upped the bond. We just
Right.
have,
Yeah.
we would have
The
to cut
bond's
back
the
somewhere.
bond.
Yeah, we
Right.
could never
So you're
change the
set.
bond, so.
But you will be announcing a closer figure by the time November turns around?
We'll have more detail.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
yeah, certainly.
Yeah, I would think within a month, we would have.
We hope so.
More accurate breakdown of.
There's also a good chance, the way this economy's going, that there might be some contractors very hungry.
Yeah.
They are very hungry right now.
They
They're
are.
hungry, the interest rate is
There's
Lower.
reasonable.
This bridge over at Arcadia, the guys that got it, $600,000 less than the next one won. So they wanted to
They
work.
even work. Ellen, you got?
So, I guess I didn't feel like, I got an answer. Can we get a breakdown of this, of what you have? I can see some
Yeah,
of the.
I'll give you anything I've
And
got,
I-
but it's basically this, it might break it down just a little bit.
The blueprints or the rough
No, we don't
draft,
have
I'm not
anything.
blueprints, that's wrong terminology, the draft of what you have for the new,
We have
new construction.
sketches of-
Like the
of-
sketches.
Yeah, what you used,
But-
they handed out at the facility meetings before.
Right, and I understand that.
That's what I would like.
And I guess the point that I want to make is gladly you will get that, but please understand it is
Subject to change.
preliminary at
Yeah.
this point.
Got it.
So please don't say this is it.
Yep.
Because that's kind of it, but it's not final.
Correct, I understand that, and then, so tonight, if you vote, then, when does it have to be final? That would be my next question.
Well, it's never final till. during
But
the
what you go
construction
with,
biz- It's part of it, you know, then when the bids come in, it's still.
You mean the dollar?
you still
amount?
have, no, not dollar
It's the
amount.
amount.
You, just like when you go to a doctor, you can ask for an itemized bill. You know,
I
you'd have to
think
get some kind of
Maybe to
itemized.
address your question, I think part of the vote tonight will say what amount of a bond, if
Okay.
we vote to go forward, will it be? For
Yeah.
example, is it going to be 9.764, whatever that number is? Or is it gonna be 9.8 or 9.3? You know, that's the number.
Okay,
And then we'll probably be trying to plan accordingly for that. So we might play with that number to get there too. I don't know.
but
I guess I'm not
eventually,
the
I guess
architect,
what I'm
but-
asking is, eventually someday there's gonna be a breakdown of how much of this is lighting, you know, things